Hi, welcome everybody to the Fired Up with CJ show. Today we have Krause, who is a certified professional nutritionist, and she is going to talk to us about nutrition during the holidays. And I don't know about you, but I went crazy during this Thanksgiving. And I anticipate the worst, because there are a bunch of parties coming up where I'll be tempted for all those wonderful sweets, bowls of candy, desserts, pecan pies. And so, Kara, do you have some tips for me for how I can actually make sure that I have a healthy and happy Thanksgiving? Because I have to tell, or holiday season, because I have to tell you, actually, after I eat that stuff, I feel sick. So it's like a happy moment and then a sickening moment afterwards.
And then it lasts for multiple days. So.
It does, because I think your body probably is kind of like, what did you just do to me?
Revolting. Yeah, I do have some tips. One thing that I think is really important is even before you go to holiday parties, to kind of that day just make sure that you're not skipping any meals ahead of time. I know some people won't eat at all because they are kind of anticipating.
Right. If I don't eat anything, then I can eat the big pumpkin pie.
Right, which I think is a big mistake, because if you're having sensible meals throughout the day and maybe even a little snack before you go to the party, then you're kind of in a very different mode when you arrive, and you can be more social and not necessarily overeat and go crazy with those tempting dishes.
Yeah, and because as I understand is that your body is it's like an engine that needs to be fed continually, not be starved for long periods of time, because as I understand it, right, I go there and I'm starved, and then I'm like, food, must eat food, right? I mean, is that...
Yeah. And then you do it really quickly and don't even
It's the shoveling motion.
I think it's important to eat some really healthy fats in part of all of this, because that helps send that signal to the brain that, oh my goodness, I'm full now, it's time to stop.
Okay. So am I plowing through avocado? What's a healthy fat?
Oh, yeah.
Just eat a whole avocado beforehand?
Butter is a healthy fat. Coconut oil is an awesome
Wait,
fat.
did you just say butter?
I did say butter. Yes. See, that's the one thing I'm like, people are really going to enjoy this, because they're going to expect that I tell them not to eat fat, but fat is very important.
Wow.
Good sources, and butter is one of those good sources.
So I can just eat a pat of butter before I go?
You could, or you could mix some coconut oil with some peanut butter.
I see.
Really. It's amazing how sustaining that is.
And why is eating butter, I just see it, now I heard it's butter, but I also heard you said healthy fat. But why is eating the healthy fat and protein helpful before you get there? Why?
Specifically with fats and proteins, they help sustain the body for longer periods of time, compared to, say, carbohydrates, which are more that quick fuel.
Right.
I kind of like to think of it as the kindling on the fire that gives you that energy right away.
Right.
Whereas the fats are those long, slow burning logs on the fire that keep you, sustained through longer periods of time. Yeah. So it's nice.
My stomach can attest to that. It's a big roll of fat that sustains me over time.
It's nice to eat a combination of those things so that you have the quick energy, and then you also have, that sustained energy.
Got it. No, I hear you. It's not. Okay. I know I just heard eat butter, but
yes.
You did say eat healthy fats and protein, and try to be careful about the quick carbohydrates. So we got some wonderful tips. One is make sure that you feed the engine throughout the day. Don't just starve yourself for the thing. I'll starve myself, then I can pig out when I get there. So
it sounds great.
But make sure that you eat beforehand, and if you're going to eat something, try to eat something that is going to have a little bit more staying power. Don't eat a bag of Cheetos and think, I ate my thing like Kara told me. Don't eat the quick
one thing
ones.
I won't tell you to eat.
And then making sure that when you're there, I think the other thing is, the other tip that you told me earlier is like making sure that you fill yourself with that good stuff while you're there at that table.
Yes, yes. And good stuff being those things that make your body feel good, not like the pie.
No, I'm sorry. The pie makes my body feel good at the moment. So give me more tips on what makes my body feel good, because I think I don't know.
So a lot of times those are things, and this will vary per individual because our bodies are so unique and we fuel differently. So it could be proteins for someone.
Yes.
It could be that turkey or that roast.
Got it.
Or it may be vegetables. It may be a vegetable dish, like beets or...
No, I get that, because my husband, when we did a vegan diet, and he was so happy, and I was so miserable, because doesn't make me feel good. However, I can eat a big turkey leg, and I'd be really happy.
Just like you.
Like carnivore.
Yes. Same way. And that's exactly it. Everybody's different, a little bit different, and that's why it's really important to kind of listen to those signals that your body gives you. And a lot of times it's kind of like, well, I don't know what foods make me feel good.
Yeah.
Because we don't really think about it so much.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you so much. My body thanks you. My waistline thanks you. And I'm sure everyone else will be thanking you. Except bakers and those kind of folks. They may not be happy with this. But anyways, thank you so much. Happy holidays, folks. Make sure to go to hear Kara on December 4th at East West Bookstore. Thank you so much, and happy holidays.
Thanks a lot, CJ.
Okay, bye-bye.